Hello everyone, this is my week 40 recap, and I will discuss just one instance where I had it was like just before I woke up, and it was in that dreamy state where, but you're still very much aware of what's going on, and I just had a strange vision of myself uh, diving into my body and going into my heart. And then when I got to my heart, I felt this tremendous amount of force, and I was trying to go inside my heart for some reason. I guess just to explore and discover what was there. And um, but I felt this tremendous amount of force from there, and I think there was a door. Yes, there was, and I tried to open it, and because of the force, there was no way. It would seem to be locked or something, and it was interesting. Instead of at that point just kind of giving up on it, because I guess throughout this whole year, I've been kind of so used to dealing with like non-physical things. It was like I automatically said, okay, well, if it's locked, why is it locked? Let me just materialize the key for it. And that did it. I was able to just unlock the door and then step inside, but it was just pretty much just pitch black, but I felt this force that was inside there, and just kind of interesting. Where sometimes when you're in that state of like pure thought, how sometimes the definitions that you have, they creep into that state, and then you're you're almost trying to, um, in order to really explore more of it, you're trying to break down the definitions. Actually, just try to say, well, it doesn't need to be this way. I personally believe that's how physical reality works too. Is sometimes we restrict ourselves just by our the words that we use, um, the definitions that we use. One of my favorite quotes, I think it came from Dr. Phil, if I'm not mistaken, but it said, "Can't, never, could do anything." And so sometimes you have to really be careful of what you say you can't do, or things like that. Things like that just kind of put up a barrier for yourself automatically, and then you really can't do that. But doesn't mean that there's nothing that's really stopping you other than yourself. And I guess that's what I got from that, is this, to watch my definitions, which I have been over the last course of this year. And since this is week 40, I was just looking, I was like, wow, I'm almost at the end. I got 12 more weeks. And I don't know why I thought I started at the end of December, but I didn't. I started at 29 November. So I am coming up real close to the end. It's been a very um, interesting year. I feel like I've learned a lot, and I do want to, at the end of this, just kind of review everything and discuss what I've learned. I really feel that this year has been a success. I feel like I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish already. I'm just continuing out through the year because I said I was going to go through a year, but I felt like this several weeks ago that I've actually accomplished what I had set to accomplish, which was to come into contact with my spirit guide, my higher self. It was something that I wanted to do on a more personal basis, something that I could just do when I wanted to, and I felt like I can do that now. I just, when I'm in, but again, keeping in mind that you're using, you're here on this in this physical world to learn and to grow, and some of it is on you. You have to do this on your own, but there are those times where where you could really use some advice, some decision making, and those are the times that really you I feel like you need to turn um, to that higher self of yours to make sure that you're making the right decision for yourself. Um, and again, I just feel like I've accomplished that. Um, and I guess I'll explain at the end, why I feel that way. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. It was really not much else other than that. Um, but again, there really hasn't been anything significant that I've really needed to speak to anyone with either. So everything's just going real smooth in my life right now. So um, I guess I'm just on the track that I need to be on right now. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and take care.